Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So you get two Jacquelyns today, Jacquelyn Jensen and Jacquelyn Wilson. And Jacquelyn, actually, the other one over here, she's from Canada. So you get like two different continents as well, which is super, not two continents, two different countries. I do know my geography. But anyway, we're super excited today. Jacquelyn has like a crazy story. Like I was like just listening to her, like what? Mind blown. So I'm going to jump right into this one. Jacquelyn, can you kind of share with everyone what you were just telling me about just kind of how your journey started with network marketing?
Absolutely. So my very first introduction was actually when I was a child. My mom was a local Avon lady, and I didn't have any idea what it was that she was doing or what was happening, but a bunch of women would get together and share some makeup, which was exciting. Now, if you fast forward over 20 years, it was reintroduced to me in my life, and it was at a pivotal time when I absolutely needed it. I had been working for a trucking company for over 7 years, dedicated a lot of time trying to run that corporate ladder up. I wanted to help build a great income for my family to live that better life. But unfortunately for me, while I was digging through that rat race, I put myself in a hospital bed. I ended up there for about 5 weeks, and it started a crazy journey of not understanding what was happening with my body and a lot of downfalls. So network marketing came into my life at the perfect time. It was back in 2014. And it was somebody that showed me something that I could use every day. It happened to be mascara, and I had non-existent lashes. And I thought, well, I can share this with some friends and family. I know a lot of women that wear mascara.
Awesome. Okay. And so then from there, I know your health continued to decline, right?
Yeah, very much.
Talk about, so I actually was in the same company as you. Jacquelyn found a lot of success there, and so did I. I like literally thought I would never leave. I was like, I would say this all the time. Like I could have like tattooed their name on me, which I didn't, and I didn't consider.
I was planning to for a long time. I didn't either. It's so crazy.
But anyways, we're glad we did it. But that's how much I loved that company, and I still do. I still have lots of love and respect for them. But talk about leaving that company and the risk that was, and then kind of your journey into Trinot.
Well, over the years, I built something that was wildly successful for me. I came into the top 2% of that company. And for a little mom of a few kids running around who was sick and experiencing a lot of things at home, I didn't know where I would fit into the world for a job. I didn't know. My kid's screaming. I'm so sorry. I didn't know what would fit into the world for me for making an income and contributing to my family. And building a team of 2,800 was so powerful for me because I started on social media with 180 people that I knew that I went to school with like a lifetime ago. So being able to build something that built a residual income and also got me outside of my house, quote unquote, I was able to work on social media. It was terrifying for me to think about leaving that, but I will be completely honest. I had done so much work in that company, in that position, and I didn't feel movement or growth as a person or in the business. I was actually considering leaving this great industry, which is a tragedy because it is the world's best industry to be a part of, in my opinion. So when it was approached to me to come and take a look, I really wasn't sure if I was going to continue. But because of who it was, being Mrs. Bree Richardson, the Bree Richardson, I was like, girl, I didn't even know you left where we were. What is happening? Like, smack me in my face. I got to know. And what excited me most was our testimonial groups, actually seeing a whole lot of people, not just one or two, not just the few faves having great results, but like a slew of people from all walks of life. So it was quite risky, but it was something that I felt could pay off even bigger than that risk. So I'm so thankful I took a chance.
Okay, so let's talk about what happened when you started taking the products, because you guys have heard like amazing business testimonies. Jacquelyn really has had like an incredible journey here with her wealth side. She has climbed the ladder. She has made way more money here than there. But I don't want to focus on that today because of the craziness that you're about to hear. So talk about your health. I want you to talk about the weight loss too, because that like blew my mind. And talk about what happened with your health once you started taking these products.
So my husband actually pushed me to try the products when and he's a skeptic. Can I just say that first and foremost? If you're a skeptic, please come and listen to this, okay? Because that was my husband. But the testimonials were so powerful, and I was like, okay, I have to give it a try. And my husband literally said to me, you have nothing to lose. It's a little bit of money if they don't work, but let's give it a try. So I had spent 8 years in our healthcare system here in Canada trying anything and everything that my doctors and therapists would give to me. Okay. I was in a desperate position. I couldn't walk on my own. I had limited mobility. My hands most days did not work. My left leg had a serious issue with drop foot and loss of muscle use. My brain fog was next level. I actually was in insomnia for over 10 years. Like I literally did not get more than 4 hours of sleep in a 24-hour period, and it would be broken. So I would have a 2-hour nap. I'd have a 40-minute nap. I'd have a 20-minute cat nap. It was insane. It was torture. So when I tried these products, and my first 2 days were life-changing. And that sounds crazy for a lot of people that something can work so quickly, but that's the power of these high-impact products for me personally. And my big life-changing moment, you guys, it started on my second day at 6:30 in the morning. I got up and I was excited to make that mojo. And I never drank coffee prior, guys. I was a tea drinker. I did not drink coffee, but I was like, I got to give this stuff a try. So on my second day, I had actually had a half decent sleep the night before. I think I got 4 or 5 hours of solid sleep from my first night of Mojo and Enrich, which blew my mind. I'm so sorry, my kid. So that's life, right? My second morning I got up, I was making the Mojo, and I went to get something from underneath of my island. And if I can just tell you guys this, for 8 years, I didn't do the extra things around the house that were necessary, okay? The baseboard cleanings, the deep cleanings in the house. That was my husband and my kids, and we occasionally paid a cleaner to come in and help because of my situation. So on day 2, my husband comes down, it's 6:45 in the morning, and I have literally ripped apart our island. The Tupperware, the toaster crumbs, I'm cleaning it all. I'm like, who lives like this? This is insane. What a mess. What's going on here? And my husband's like, I don't know what's going on here, but okay. And then every single day, it was a little piece of my life came back to me. Wow. I started having energy throughout the day. I started dancing all day. I was less irritable and snapping at my kids and my husband. And Lord knows, y'all, we carried that guilt. Can I get an amen? How many of us carry that guilt if we are feeling crummy and we take it out on those that we love the most because they are there? It's not intentional, but dang, was it hurting so much? Yeah. So every single day I felt a little bit better. Every single day I had a little bit more energy. Every single day I had a little bit more mobility. And then adding other products into my life just drastically changed my life. And I was about 3.5 to 4 months into a consistent routine with these products. And my husband and I were walking up the stairs, and he said, stop, turn around and look at me. And he put his hand over my face like this. And he's like, I know that this is you. But when I put my hand like this and I look at your body, it's you again, but not who you've been. He's like, I don't know when this happened, but like you're back, you're getting back to who you were. Now, it's not an insult about my weight or anything like that, you guys. But I mean, if you can imagine with what I went through with my health, there were times when my husband literally carried me upstairs to bed. Like, thank God we had a bathroom on the main floor because I wouldn't have been able to do stairs to go to the bathroom. So for me to be walking up the step with some pep and the weight loss and the transformation that was happening, it was mind blowing. So I lost over 110 pounds. I stopped using.
Wait. 110. I lost 40 since joining, but
and that's life changing, right?
10, guys, that's like a person.
It was. That's what I said. There was actually a time when I was like holding up my 2 girls, and I was like, I lost more than what they weigh. I started out at like a size 18. I got down to a size 6. And let me tell you, that was a lot of inflammation leaving my body. That was a lot of stuff that was stuck that I was holding on to. But I had never in my life felt good enough to move throughout the day. I mean, not since I was in my teens. No, I call it my life, my adult life, let's say. I had been struggling for so long. I didn't know what it felt like to feel good like that again. I didn't know what it felt like to be back to what we see ourselves as, right? When you don't see in the mirror what you feel like reflects of how you feel, that's really hard to struggle with. So losing that weight was incredibly incredibly amazing. And I just feel like I got my life back. I was living in what my friend Jessica calls the gray zone. It's where we're doing all of the things every day. We show up for our family, we do the things, but where's the joy? Where's the excitement? Where's the color? Where's the vibrancy? I had lost that. And I'm so thankful I have that again. And that's what this company brings to the table. And a lot of people don't understand or see that because they can't, because we all try things and then it fails us. It doesn't work. But I'm telling you, you have nothing to lose with these products because you literally can drastically change your life from one sip of coffee on.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for this. Okay. So if any of this resonates with you, the business part, but then if you're dealing with some major health issues, reach out to the person who invited you to this group, or if you know Jacquelyn, or if you know me, reach out to us. We would love to help you because you don't have to live this way. And that's really what I took away from this conversation today, is that people who feel like they're hopeless, there is hope. Like there is definitely hope. We can help you, whatever situation you might find yourself in. We would love to help you. So Jacquelyn, thank you so much for being my guest today. This was so fun. And again, comment below, share with somebody who might need to hear this amazing message of hope today. And we